Yep. So, hey, it's August 18th, 2024. This is our third episode of Brothers Talking Tesla.
All right.
I got the CFO right here with us today, my man, Sadat Devo.
What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? El Presidente, what's going on?
Yeah, man. It's been a good week. Man. How about yourself?
All right, not too bad, man. Been busy. I was had to do a little bit of travel. Was up in DC this week. But otherwise, not too crazy.
Okay.
Just the regular grind. Grind, man.
Good deal, man. Good deal. You see any Teslas up there? Any EVs? You take note of anything up there?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, for certain, the traffic it's interesting here, right? Because you've been in my area before,
right? And
arguably, it's less urban than if you travel east, right?
Okay.
It's less urban,
right?
But what's starting to pick up, you're starting to see a lot more homes and subdivisions being built up, and as a result, you're seeing more traffic. So with the increased traffic, you're seeing more cars. And what car do I see a lot of? The number one seller in the world. Is it the world or America? Maybe it's America. The number one seller, that Model Y don't play around.
Wow.
That Model Y don't play. I mean, you can see the high volume of, in particular, the white Model Ys.
Yeah.
White ones. I mean, you see them galore. So I'm like, wow, every time I turn around, I see a new Tesla, and then on top of that, I see the Model Y, and on top of that, I see white ones, man.
Wow.
And that Cybertruck, more and more.
Yeah. My son, I had to take him to the basketball tournament this weekend. He made mention just today. He was like, Dad, I saw a truckload of Cybertrucks this week. And I said, where do you think they were going? He said, man, I think they were going to the delership. But he said, I saw a truckload. So somebody was going to be happy. Wow.
That's right, man. That's right. I'm excited because I can't wait till we have that first episode where we talk to one of the folks that's at our network that has the Cybertruck. But that car, more and more, I'm seeing them, and just like you said, your son saw, man, it's picking up. It's picking up pace.
Yeah.
So real excited. I'm excited about what the company's doing, and I know we're gonna get in some other stuff here, but that Cybertruck, I didn't know it was gonna be this popular.
Right. It's not like it's cheap either, right? It's right.
No,
I think it started at like 70, right?
Yeah. And I mean, you think about the use case. Who's buying it? If I had to guess, I think it's mostly, business, like independent proprietors.
Okay.
That are buying the vehicle. That's my guess. Right. I know someone that's not independent business owner, but I would guess that most of those cars are folks, because you go down near the coast here, and you'll see the car with the such and such business on there. Not all of them, but you do see a good amount.
Right. I thought I saw an article this week as well saying that they were actually, I think there's two models. Like there's this, the base price is like 70, right? And another one jumps up to 100,
right?
And they're supposed to be getting rid of the one that starts at 70, and just going straight to the one that costs 100.
Well, did they say why? Like, what was the?
No, I was in I believe it was on Reddit, but it's yeah.
Okay.
So I got to dig into that, but I did. I was like, wow, they Elon know he can do that. Just totally wipe out the low price one and go straight.
I mean, honestly, think about it when you buy your Tesla. Did you buy the low end model?
Right. You're right. You're right. You're right, man. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's done the market research, right? So
yeah.
he's gonna go in and just kind of half at it, you know. So
yeah. And if I think about my Model Y, if I were to trade in my Model Y for a Cybertruck, as much as I would like to have the Cybertruck, I don't know if I would go with the bottom end.
yeah. Yeah. Right.
You know,
Right.
all the speed and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, if you're gonna go in it, you want to get what you want, right? You want to get what you want. So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
I definitely feel you on that one. Definitely feel you on that one, man.
I got a random one for you. So
Yeah.
we're kind of going through YouTube. You know how it gets into YouTube, man. You just start, next thing you know, you watching some dude flying with feathers. Right? So we stumbled across one where, because Cybertruck's supposed to be bulletproof. At least the doors, the shell,
Okay.
not the glass. Everything with the exception of the glass is supposed to be bulletproof. So we stumbled across, me and the boys, across a guy who did a demo of shooting at the Cybertruck.
Okay.
I'm not a gun expert, so I'm probably going to mess it up. But I'm going to tell you, certainly, he had a 9mm, them bullets wasn't going through. Had a 22, them bullets wasn't going through.
Wow.
Right? But once he got above, or let's say higher caliber, whatever the word is, I mean, that's where those bullets started going through. But I mean, that's not bad, man. For a 9mm and for a 22, 22 is 22, man. You can kill someone technically with a 22, but you got to hit them in the right spot, right?
Right.
It got to be certain distance. A 9mm, forget about it. You definitely gonna kill somebody, right? Ain't no question about it. But to be able to at least have that protection from some form of a handgun or whatever you want to call it.
That's an added feature.
That's
an added feature. Is your car bulletproof?
That's right. Oh man, that'd be a nice tagline, man. You get a Cybertruck and this, hey, is your car bulletproof?
Is your car bulletproof, man? That's wild.
Oh man, another feature. You called it, bro. You called it, man. Wow. Yeah, it was crazy watching it though. But then when he got to the big guns, they went through. Now, honestly, even though it went through, it wasn't like it was like perfect, right? The next caliber up, it went through, but it didn't go all the way through the door. It just went through the panel. Okay. And it stopped. But then, of course, when you get to the big guns, ain't nothing you can do, man. Nothing you can do. Right. But that's pretty cool. I like that what you said, man. Another feature.
They designed that in there for you.
Yeah.
For all you folks that stay in Florida, the stand your ground state. You need that. The drivers on the road, right? Everybody packing.
Oh yeah, man. Seriously, you got it right. This is the state you want to have that Cybertruck.
Yeah, man.
Stand your ground.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Yeah. Cool, so what else cooking, man? What else going out there in Tesla land?
Man, yeah, I had an issue with mine this week. I got an error code saying that it wouldn't charge up to my 80%. So I got to take it in. This will be my first experience with the Tesla, service and go for the service technician. So it was pretty easy. You just go through your phone, right? Set it up, pick a date, pick a location, tell them what your problem is, send a picture of the error, and we'll see. Hopefully they give me a loaner, right? So but it's just not charging the 80% to the set limit. So it's charging. I think it's charging like 1% less, like 79.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like I can't drive it, right? Or have any issues, have any second thoughts about driving it, So
So wait a minute, let's talk about that because how did you figure that out? Was it you or you got an alert?
I got an alert. Yeah, man. Yeah, the thing's telling me like it's deviating, right? So I was like, that's pretty cool. And how what I started to get from it is like how tight the tolerance was, like 1%. You know, I was like, well, what's 1%? Do I need to be notified about 1%? But hey, it was it did. So I was like, I'd rather better take it in, before it gets, if it gets worse, right?
Right.
But yeah.
So that's good, man. I listen. Yeah. I'm happy about what you're saying. Yeah. I'm happy about it. As the owner of the vehicle, I want that type of information.
Right. Well, you're right. And the thing about it is like that information is, usually like when you have like an ICE vehicle, you got to go get like an ODB sensor, plug it in. It reads out a code. You got to go look up the code. Hey, this is what's wrong.
Right.
None of that was required. It just beep beep. Right. It's all put the vehicle in. Right. So you're right, Sadat. You're right, man. You're right. It's different. It's different level. Definitely.
I mean, again, you go back to your favorite word.
What's that?
Why?
That's right.
Why?
Yeah, man.
And why do you need to go and buy all this stuff?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, man. Run the AutoZone, go get the ODB sensor, come back, go outside, have it read, look in the book to see what the code meant. That's 3 different places. That's 3 different spots you got to go to, man. That's crazy.
You done lost time. Day.
Yeah.
Frustrated. No way.
Yeah. Check this out, man. So, I drove it this weekend, right? And I came home and parked it, and I had to go get some food for the house, right? So I jumped in the truck, took the dog, put the dog in the truck, just got in and drove, right? Just like doing my thing. Obviously I didn't have the blind spot. Right. There's blind spot monitor, so I had to drive it like a regular car. And then I get back, and then we sit and eat dinner, and my wife was like, "I'm so sorry." And I was like, "What you talking about?" I'm so sorry. I was like, "What you talking about?" She said, "I didn't put gas in it. I didn't put gas in the truck. I drove it this week." I said, "I didn't even look." What I gotta look? I'm just going up the street. I ain't thinking about no gas, right? Just why? Once again, why, man? Why? I was like, man.
Hey, man. Hey, look. See, that's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
You don't. Again, honey, don't worry about it.
Right.
I'm not even thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's just a different. Yeah, you can't imagine like the level of brain power that you don't have to use anymore. You just you can't even consume with that, No,
you
can't even consume with that.
It is a beautiful thing to be able just to plug your car in.
Yeah.
And get going. I love that story, man. That's the part. And I tell you, what? Maybe we can sell that to Elon, man.
What's that?
The why factor.
The why, yeah.
The why factor. We got Model Ys.
That's right. Why for Model Y, man?
Why come out of Y? That's right, man.
Yeah.
So which is you and I exchanged some text messages, and I sent you my stats on how much charging I've done.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to compare it to what you're running with.
And that's total. Is that total? Is that since you've had it?
That's 12 months. That's 12 months. That's 12 months. 12 months. Yeah, I had to flip over to check the total, but that's 12 months right there. Okay. And honestly, I think that's light, that savings. I think that's light. Right. So what was it? $1,400, $500, something like that. 1,000.
Yeah, 492. Yeah, so you save $1,500.
$1,500 over 12. I think it's more than that. I think
Mm.
it's more than that, man. Because I mean, I could tell you, if my memory serves me correct, I think my electric bill went up something like, I don't know, somewhere between 80 to $100 per month.
Okay.
Per month after getting a Tesla. So if I'm spending $100, on electricity a month for the Tesla, I'm probably I can tell you that I was indefinitely spending at least somewhere between $300 to $400 a month on gas when I had my car.
Wow.
So
that's a lot of money.
In my mind, I'm saving like $300 a month.
Right. Wow.
But you got to get the premium car, the premium gas.
Yes, that's right.
And I don't know about when you had your premium car, but mine, that thing it would chew through gas.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
I pull away from the gas station.
Yeah. And it only held like 11 gallons. So like, man, what the heck you gonna do with 11 gallons? You burn that up getting on the highway, man.
I'm just like, right? Man, I just filled up.
Yeah. You're right, man. But that's crazy, man. $1,500, and that's nothing to nothing to sneeze at, man. Nothing to sneeze at, brother.
You do the math. I mean, let's go conservative and say I'm saving $200 a month, right? And you think about that's like reducing my car note by $200.
Yeah,
that's I'm not. I mean, we haven't even talked about oil change, like
right. The maintenance savings. Yeah.
I mean, and not for nothing. Even what you're about to experience with your car, they probably just gonna go and do some computer technology. Right? I mean, nobody gonna get under your hood or whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, I had the car when I got the car. I want to say it was spring of 2023. Spring 23. So it'll be a year and some change now.
Okay.
I ain't had to do nothing, yeah. There's nothing I've done. Zero. All I've done every day is get in that car and drive. That's it. No gas station, no garage, no service center, no nothing.
You know the thing that we skip over to, Sadat, is the environmental portion too, right? Like we're not polluting. You're not running around spreading and contributing to the carbon footprint. And
right.
I know the battery's got to be made, right? So the battery's got to be made. So I know that folks say, hey, look, it's not totally, zero. You got to make the battery. The battery's got to be, disposed of. Right. But I understand they're working on technology to that the batteries can be recycled, right? And once you conquer that, I mean, it's pretty much, it's a done deal, man. In my eyes, you always have your skeptics, right?
Yeah.
You always got the skeptics, and I did see another article this week. I think it was popped up in Bloomberg. I got to send it to you, talking about hybrids and how they're trying to push. I think they're working on hybrids that can do like 600 miles fill up, right? And all I hear when I hear that, I just hear a bunch of noise. I'm just like, wah wah wah, just like. I hear Exxon, Mobil, everybody in that food chain trying to hold on. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to, stay with us.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just yeah.
Yeah, I look, I mean, frankly, that was probably the first draw for me when I first started like hearing about Tesla. Honestly, with all the environmental footprint at the time, I was one of the companies I had worked for, they would sell energy contracts, helping customers to reduce, their energy consumption, right? Or the price per unit, I should say. The price per unit, maybe you're paying 17 cents per kilowatt hour. And they would, the company I work for would come in and, I, as the head of finance, I'd work with the sales team to reduce from, in my example, 17 cents per kilowatt down to, let's call it 12 cents per kilowatt hour, right? Okay. And a lot of that stuff had to do with introducing the customer to the opportunities to leverage solar or wind.
Okay.
As part of the sale.
Okay.
And then we were pulling our goodies, all the products that we had. So you kind of had this external natural resource energy component of wind and solar. And then you had the, hey, we want to sell products, and then the customer gets the end value of paying less for energy,
power. Right.
For power. So at that time, I'm like, man, this is like the future. And then when I heard about Tesla, to your point, that was the main attraction. I'm like, my goodness, like this company is literally, helping us to preserve,
right?
This planet.
Yeah.
and it's all we got. So I'm happy I'm going to leave, this earth knowing that I contributed to saving, preserving the planet, as you said.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's good. It's good, man. Yeah, that's even without like I said, even with the other functionality, obviously the savings on the time and monetary is about leaving this place better than when we arrived. And
right.
I think it's, to be conscious about that is you have to be sticking your head in the sand. If you don't think the weather has changed, that's another subject, right? But be that as it may,
we talk about. I know we talked about ecosystem in some of the other episodes.
Yeah.
But that's one of the ecosystem elements.
Yeah.
Reducing the carbon footprint.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's the cool the tech is on it. It's probably cooler that we're doing something for the planet.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. You're right. Yeah, I just think that's cool, and I think especially COVID. It's kind of COVID in the time because when we went through the pandemic, everybody kind of looked at what they were doing and said, you know what, am I really spending time on things that I want to do, right? And I think I think a lot of people got back to what matters, right? And I really think the car allows you to get that, man. It allows you to get a small piece of that,
right?
Because that's the scarcest resource.
Time
is the time component. And why are we spending our time consumed with stuff things that technology can take care of,
right?
And you can spend time doing something else. Now look, when my wife talked to me about the truck, I don't know what I spent my time on, when I wasn't getting the gas. Right. But I know it wasn't getting gas. It wasn't staying at the pump. Right.
That's right.
You filled it in with something.
Yeah.
But it does get you to think like, man, and once you start adding it up,
oh man,
you start, wow, you're like, man, you're getting time back.
Right.
You're getting time back, and you're trading a few dollars for the time component back to your life.
Right.
Which I think is that's a big, you can't monetize that.
Nah, man, that's priceless.
Monetize it, man.
That's priceless, man. Priceless.
Yeah, it's priceless.
Now you got me thinking. Maybe next episode I'll come up with a factor of how much time has been lost.
Yeah.
Pumping that gas.
Pumping the gas. Yeah. That's right. Or fixing it, or oil changes, and just stuff that's totally concerned with ICE.
Right.
Right. Just, yeah. I think that's the biggest.
Wow.
That's the biggest thing, man.
I'll be honest with you. I probably thought about it, but not as deep as the way you just laid it out, man. I mean, just kind of critically thinking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's yeah. I mean, we got to take our ICE vehicle in for an oil change. I'll probably do it this week here. You know, I set up an appointment. I got to jump on the phone and do that.
Yeah.
You know, I go sit there. Of course, I'm gonna be doing work on my laptop. You know, while I'm waiting, whatever. Then I got to drive there, drive back.
Yeah. Why, dude? Why?
Exactly.
Dude?
Exactly.
Why, man? Why? Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I like the point you bring up, man. It's a major topic, and it's something I would consider myself fairly passionate about. I've done a lot of research on fossil fuels and impact. You know, you hear about I'm not sure if it's You know what? Let me be careful. What I've read is that apparently the largest the greatest impact associated with carbon is exposure. Has to do with farms and I guess cows farting or whatever, right?
Right, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And but it was funny because I was listening to something that Elon said the other day, and he I don't know. Again, maybe there's some other research out there. He doesn't believe that. I think he thinks it's the cars.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Should we drift into the fact that Elon interviewed, one of the presidential candidates?
He did this week, didn't he? On Twitter.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Honestly, I only heard the pundits. I didn't get to hear the entire thing. Me and the wife were gonna listen to it, but we decided, we'd do it another night or something.
Right.
Right. But from what I understand, it was a couple things. One takeaway was that it was delayed because it was probably something like 1 million plus people that were trying to get in. So it got delayed by like 45 minutes or something.
Okay.
Like that.
That's like DeSantis. DeSantis is presidential announcement.
Okay.
It was on Twitter as well.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened with him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you would imagine if they had that, if the companies had that experience before, they would have been able to sort of preempt, get in front of that, right? Right. And then the other point that I at least thought was interesting was, apparently, think about it, it was a 2-hour interview. 2 hours is a long time.
Right. You're right. It is.
And what can you talk about? Of course, you and I, just like you and I, right? We can have a good conversation, and we could probably throw some other people in here. We can keep going,
right? But
I don't know, man. I think any candidate needs to stick and move, man. Stick and move. Yeah. Just get in, get out.
Right. Don't stay too long, buddy.
Don't stay too long.
You about to say something. They're gonna stick you with it. You're talking too much.
Stick and move, bro.
Stick and move.
So whatever. I'm gonna check it out though. I want to at least hear what he had to say, and see if Elon. He did say that he got on the Trump bandwagon when he after kind of Trump did the fight.
After the assassination attempt.
Yeah. That was.
This is right.
That was how he kind of, and anyway, man, check it out, bro. If you ain't, I'm gonna check it out too. Maybe we can talk about it.
I will. Yeah, I'm gonna. I didn't plan on it, but now that you said that, I'm gonna watch it. Watch it for my own self and come up with my own conclusion.
Yeah.
Like anything else, man. Can't trust anybody.
That's right.
Nobody. I want it unfiltered.
I'll do my own homework, man. I ain't got time for no words, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
They're trying to spin it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right.